Hello everyone and welcome back. I definitely need a new haircut, but as it is right now, no chance to get a haircut, so you have to deal with a rather messy BENCB. However, today I want to be talking about a topic, a law that I think is probably responsible for the success I was able to achieve in poker, but also to build a business on the side, yet to be in a relationship, yet to have a wide variety of hobbies that include kickboxing, meditation, reading, traveling. And very often people ask me, Ben, how do you manage that? How do you able to perform and have a high level of energy to remain focused, because they themselves struggle with all sorts of issues, especially when it comes to concentration during playing poker or studying, working on their business. So I wanted to share a law with you. It's not the law of attraction. I have a different opinion on that, but it's the law of negativity. So the law of negativity essentially describes that we want to remove things from our lives. What a lot of you guys, and I'm still doing it wrong. It's not that everything is perfect, and if I'm not aware of it, I can see myself very often falling into that trap of adding one layer on top of each other, and just saying yes to projects or little challenges, and oh yes, I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna start doing that, I'm gonna be tackling this project, and then I feel actually it's very draining and I'm not achieving the results that I desire. And this is something that we are wired in a way that we think in order to achieve something we need to do more. Yet the moment you start something new, it requires energy, and you actually need to let go of stuff. You need to say no to other things. So the law of negativity essentially describes that you need to remove stuff from your life. And let's get very practical. It can be as easy as being less on social media, watching less television, eating less garbage or eating less fast food, spending less time with toxic friends, or eradicating them. Okay, that sounds very hard, but like getting rid of them from your lives. Everything that I started doing is actually not, I didn't start doing something, I just stopped doing things that take my time away. So whenever someone asks me am I more successful than others, what is my secret? Usually the answer is I manage my energy better. So the law of negativity is essentially a tool or law that will help you to manage your energy better. And I really hope that you guys are going to be able to shift your mindset from, okay, what is the next course I'm going to be taking? What is the next tactic I'm trying to apply? The next diet, the next workout routine? Yes, of course, there's still things that we want to be doing, but the major work comes from getting rid of stuff, getting rid of activities, right? If you just think for yourself, what are the things you're doing from the moment you get up until the point you go to bed? What are all the activities you spend your time on? And I'm pretty sure you're going to find a lot of activities that you could actually remove, or at least decrease. Again, it's not about from one day or another. It takes time, right? If you really want to up your game and you want to increase your level of energy to have more focus, then perhaps starting with being 5 minutes less on social media, and then next week 10 minutes less, and then next week 20 minutes less, and just a significant improvement over time. I mean, from day to day, sometimes you might fail, and that happens, but over the long period of time, it's about the consistency that you're applying. And this law of negativity has really opened my eyes, because we are being taught we need to do another diet, we need to read another book in order to achieve all the success. Unfortunately, this is not really true, because the more time you have, you will be astonished how great or how much success you can actually achieve that you would have thought is never possible. Sometimes you might get confused, or you might get overwhelmed by all the techniques, courses, mentors. I mean, it's insane. YouTube videos, right? And books about so many different topics. I actually consume very little content when it comes to learning in something new. When I want to learn a new business concept, or just something that I'm interested about, a hobby, or kickboxing, the content itself is not a lot, but when I do it, I have a very high level of focus, and I'm pretty sure I'm able to get out of it way more than others. I don't need to spend 10 hours Or where others might spend 10 hours on something, I only need to spend 2 hours because I have a much clearer mind. So I never think that I'm so much better than others, or I'm just a random average dude as most of the people are. But I'm much better in managing my energy by applying the law of negativity. Hey, listen, and I'm not saying you need to remove everything from your life. I know there are a lot of pleasant activities you would like to keep, and we also kind of need them at some point to relax, right? And it's totally fine whether you want to watch your movie, whether you want to watch a video game. But it should not get to a point where you 3 to 4 hours a day, you do that kind of shit, right? So, I mean, it really depends what you want, but a lot of you guys are very ambitious, which is pretty good, which I have a lot of respect for. Yet, the way you are living your lives, or you're living your routines, is not really aligning with what you're actually trying to accomplish. Right? So what I would do, and I do that on a weekly basis, at the end of the week, 5 to 10 minutes, not a lot of time, man, or like 20, 30 minutes a month, I do a monthly review. It's like, okay, what was the things that were holding me back? So I bring that to my awareness, okay. And very often it's never really that I say that was a perfect month. Every month there's something, okay, I could have done this better, and that's totally okay. That's life. Don't be too hard on yourself. But just trying and to be persistent with something, whether it is you want to reduce the amount of stupid YouTube videos and cat videos you're watching that consumes a lot of your time, or spending time on social media. I think these are the most common things. Maybe you're overeating, that, you know, you're eating too late, that, you know, reduces your sleep quality, so you want to eat less in the evening. Again, you need to check that for yourself what it is, but I would say like more than 90% of what we're actually trying to achieve comes from being able to get rid of distractions, get rid of activities that don't serve any purpose, where we're just distracting ourselves. And yeah, you also want to be in charge of your free time, of the pleasant activities where we experience a dopamine kick, right? So then schedule for Friday 2 hours playing video games. That's totally fine, but you make the conscious decision. It should never really come from a place of desperation, frustration. I don't have anything better to do, or I just had a fight with my girlfriend and I have no better way of coping with it than playing a video game, right? So very often we do activities that we just do for the sake of distracting ourselves, and that's not really something I would advise. But of course, if you say, hey man, I had a good week, on Saturday I want to take the day off, just watch videos or just watch movies, that's totally cool, right? Because you make the conscious decision. You should be in charge of all the activities that are so much fun and release so much dopamine. Dopamine is very dangerous if it gets out of control, but this is also something for a different video. I hope this has helped you. I think, yeah, this law of negativity is something we put way too much focus on. And yeah, I really hope that you guys are going to be able to reduce some of the distractions from your lives.